Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, robotics engineering students. Here is another quick video for you to get some work done to kind of keep moving forward while we're all on break together. I'll show you a series of lessons back on the website for Fusion 360. A little more advanced, but there's only 3 of them. They're talking about sketching, sketch parameters, and so I'll show you how to get to those right now. And just a reminder that you can find all these videos and your assignments in the current assignments section here. We go down to the Fusion 360 page, and then you can just begin to scroll down. You can see there's so far 2, and this is your 3rd assignment. It'll be titled assignment number 2, and will be located right below this one as soon as I put it online. And I will note that even though I did have for assignment number 1, I was asking each student to email me a question regarding Fusion 360. At present, I've received 0. And today we're going to scroll down here to mechanical assemblies. You can see there's only 3 lessons to work from. It is an intermediate. They're about 6 minutes each, and it's going to talk about how to basically constrain a complex sketch like the one you kind of see here. The nice thing about this one is we can actually find these files in Fusion so that you can actually follow along in the actual file itself. So if we go to Fusion, while that's opening in the background, I will point out here, you can see the 2 videos that I have posted. So far we have 10 views on the first one and 6 views. 6 views on the first one, 10 views on the second one, which means that none of you are really watching them. So if you pull out your data panel here, where all your projects are, and let's scroll all the way down to the bottom, underneath this samples heading, you'll see workshops and events. And so we'll double click on that. And the next thing we'll click on is adoption path and basics of sketching and parameters. And here you'll see that these files are this sort of valve, I think that they modeled. It'll match the same valve, and this is kind of a valve head that they are modeling here. And so you'll see within this lesson that this is the actual model that they'll be working for. If you double click on it, you can see the model itself, and you can kind of work on it if you choose to. The models, this is the model for the first lesson, second lesson, and third lesson. What's changing here is just the parameters within the sketch that they're going to show you in the video. But you can follow along with each one and see to make sure that you understand what they're doing. And so that's going to be what I'm asking you to do for this assignment number 2 is follow along. Make sure you understand a little bit more about parameters. I will have another video later this week to talk a little bit more in depth about parameters with specific reference to, you'll see in the end lesson here, lesson 3, if I go back here, lesson 3, sketch parameters, of actually using formulas within your parameters instead of actually typing dimension numbers to have a line be a certain length, like a specific length, like 10 inches. We can actually put a formula in there so it can react to other dimensions. Go ahead and go through lessons 1, 2, and 3, the sketching and parameters, just this one, sketching and parameters under mechanical assemblies. Again, you can find this link on the website, and let me know if you have any questions. Hope everybody is staying healthy and safe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.